welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, you're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Every team leading up to the Super Bowl. For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out. Man, I think we are in for a great game.
Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Run down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one, taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, the regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Made it on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
21 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 11-yard line.
A gain of
1st and 10.
yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Douglas in motion.
11-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the play. 2nd and 10. On the
Made
Seahawks.
to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry, touchdown, Patriots. The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. This is man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, here's Darnold. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score! Eric Sauber, touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Patriots offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That complete to Henderson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good. 4 on Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now
From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 6. On the ground, here is Henderson. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing on second down, May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On third and long, here's May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Out a short field, looking to build on the lead. Darnold now on first and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterbacks in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action with May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
May to throw again. Ooh. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now May. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll try it now with Henderson. And he is not going to get there. Short of marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
on 1st and 10, here's Madden. And complete to Diggs. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. May to the air once more. That's taken in by Holland. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throw again is May. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
May gonna look to throw. Took pass up by Henry, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Digs on the reception. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. May to throw on 2nd down. He's got room to roam. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards.
To throw is May. Left side, he's got Henry. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And goal.
To throw now. May. That is caught by the tight end. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
At their own 35.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the middle, it's caught. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the 2nd half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's May. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to have that 1st down. The tackle made up around the 35.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is May. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Patriots and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They quickly out to Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is May. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
May gonna look to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. May to throw again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Made out on 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. They'll mark him down up the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Patriots first down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
May to throw on 2nd down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run here with Walker. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got pop. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down. On play action, here's Darnold. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes 3rd down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will score again. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown Seahawks. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 21. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 35.
Here's May. And to the outside. He's got Diggs. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd
Off the
and
play fake. Here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throw again is May. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Good pass caught by Henry, the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd and 2, it's May. There's Pat Man again. Another pass. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Pass completed to Douglas. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 on that 4th down and 3.
That's another Patriots.
May going to look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now. May. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. And that'll do it. For the first time in more than a decade, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
On the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. for our entire team, and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.